This is the kitchen. It is a little messy right now. I'm not gonna lie, but that happens. You know, used kitchen, happy kitchen. Can I get you something to drink? I was gonna have a drink. I was gonna have a shot. I was probably gonna do a pickle shot. But I can make you something sweet or savory. I can make you a shot or a drink. It's up to you. A shot is a drink, but you know, like a big drink, little drink. Okay, and do you like vodka? Well, you were thinking sweet, so what about like vodka and amaretto? That works? Cool. Pomegranate juice. Do you like pomegranate? Can you even be allergic to pomegranate? I don't know. I got one for a bunch of fruit allergies, so I'm watch out. Where's my shaker is among the things that are dirty. We don't have to be fancy. I don't have to mix them in the shaker. We can be. You know what? I'm not even gonna mention. I'm just gonna estimate. I'm just gonna mix some drinks. You know? Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for cups. You said you wanted a drink. Oh, I'm gonna have a shot. So that goes in there. Okay, that should be enough of the juice. I kind of picked myself up. And oh, yours. Duh. Di Serrano, Pellegrino. Oh, ice. That'll help. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained today. I had to teach and I had to do homework and I had to respond to stuff about jury duty. Yeah, I know. I have jury duty. Can you believe it? A motherfucker like me, they try to get me to do jury duty. I don't think so. Do you want it kind of strong or on the weaker side? Weaker? Stronger? Doesn't matter? Okay. This ginger juice. That should be enough. I hope that's good. Should I taste it before you drink it so I know it's good? I'm so scared of this exact drink. I'm always improvising, you know me. Oh, that's banging. It's yours. Okay, I'll give it to you. It's fine. Here, take it. Okay. That's. You're gonna save those. You gonna save some of that for me? Yeah. No, you don't have to finish it. No pressure. A little too much soda water? Maybe. Okay. Put everything else away. And the palm juice back in the fridge again as well. Oh, by the way, I know you haven't been smoking as much, but I do have gummies. If you're interested. Yeah, gummies. Do you want to know how many milligrams each of these are? I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. It's 150. I know. You were lowballing. You were lowballing so severely. 150 milligrams. Can you believe it? Okay. So, I have my shot. You have your drink. Do you want to go sit down? Okay. I'm also gonna make sure there's not like clothes all over the living room, so just like give me one second. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Drink for you. Right there, and mine. Actually, let's cheers. Oh, that's 2 shots. That's gigantic. How do people pour this gigantic shots? That's 3. And then take the whole thing. That's crazy. Oh, can you tell I don't do shots that much? There's a mild chug. Can't exactly call that shots. Seem to have misplaced my nicotine. Do you mind if I go find it? Well, yes, I would like to know where my nicotine is. In fact, I would. So you can just shut up about that. No, it's not that funny. You know what? That classic misplaced my nicotine move. It was in my pocket. It was in my pocket the whole time. So what I wanted to tell you about more than anything, actually, no, I can't say something like that and leave you hanging. I am doing the summer camp. It's official. I sent out the email. I know, isn't that great? I'm gonna teach the kids like all summer. I know, not all summer, it's a week, but you know what I mean? Like, how great is that? That I'm gonna do the camp, that I'm gonna teach at the poetry camp, that I learned how to write all those years ago. The fact that I've come full circle is never gonna get old. Okay. I almost got distracted from telling you that because I was going to put one of these in my hair and I didn't know which color you thought I should do with the purple. It's like a really dark purple, so maybe you can't even tell, but I know you've seen it like in the light, so. Teal, light pink, or kind of a neon pink. I was leaning towards this neon because I've done both of these before and I can't remember the last time I did this, if I ever did. So, yeah, the way I do it, I kind of curl it, I stick it through the top of the braid and curl the very edge around like a little hook, and then you just take it and kind of wrap it down like this. I don't usually do this without a mirror, so this is weird, but and then at the bottom you do kind of a double before you go kind of tighter on your way back up. Oh, it doesn't go nearly as far back up. No, it's so long. Wow. But now I've got a stable little twangy little braid instead of a stupid floppy braid. Isn't anything better than a floppy braid? I can't think of much better than a floppy braid. Well, I can think of a lot of things better than a floppy braid. I can think of much worse. Anyway. While you're drinking, I know sometimes you get a little sensory overwhelmed by this house and my... Oh, that doesn't quite make sense. what I mean? Like, you can be, your first time here. Anyway, what I was gonna, all I'm trying to say is I have this plushie, this weighted plushie, and I was gonna give it to you, if you wanted to hold it. It's got kind of a beanbag texture. Look at him. Look how cute he is. He's a little clown. Yeah, he's handmade, so please be careful, but I wanted you to hold him. Yeah, here, you wanna take him? Okay, here, I'll set him right there. Okay, perfect. Okay. Isn't that nice? Sometimes I've seen people like lay them on their chest. I put them on my head. I think it's really fun to put them on my head because then when I release the weight, I feel like I'm really light. I feel like I'm rising off my seat. Yeah, it's fun. The other thing I was gonna show you, I got a new perfume. I know, another one. Well, it's not super new, but you haven't seen me in a grip, so. You know what? No, it does make sense because I was being goofy when I said this is the kitchen. I've decided as of right now you've been here a bajillion times. Yeah. Well, it's my roleplay. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, fourth wall rebuild. Does that even work? I don't know how that works. This is a Jardin sur le Nil. Cause I'm still whatever. Jardin sur le Nil by, I don't know how you say it, and I took 4 years of French. Hermes? Oh, somebody tell me. I feel stupid. But this is the guy that wrote my perfume book, the one about how to formulate a perfume. He was the lead scent designer at that house of design. Hermes. I don't. Anyway, it looks like it should be Hermes. But then is that a tiny accent? I don't know. Hermes. I'm just gonna say Hermes. He was the lead scent designer at Hermes. I can't even get through that. It's green mango. Do you want to smell it? Okay, I'll spray some on you. Okay, close your eyes, close your mouth. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. What happened last? You remember what happened last time? Okay. Isn't that nice? Take it in. Take it in. I know. Making sure it didn't get in your drink. Okay, I think you're fine. Yeah. No, it's not the kind of alcohol you can just drink in perfume. That is not what that means. Anyway, I was also gonna say I am still really disappointed that I didn't get into Luna Negra into the magazine, but I think it's gonna be okay because I'm still gonna keep writing. Nothing can stop me. Gonna keep learning, gonna keep editing. I didn't edit at all, so what if that had helped? You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the milk jelly tint in the red color. I also have, I guess it's kind of moot now that I've put that on. I have this pH tint from Sunset Makeup. No, it is not a nice taste, it is not a nice texture, but it is a good tint because it's natural. Apparently that's an Arabian old lady thing. Did you know that? Yeah, like in the Middle East, old ladies wear that. That's not a young person thing. Little did I know. I don't think it matters around here because we have a different culture or whatever, but okay, yeah, I have lip gloss options, so I need you to help me pick. They're all basically the same, but you know, that's lip gloss. Of course we have the tried and true Glossier glitter number. We have something kind of on the same wavelength, this Kush lip oil by Milk. You could double milk it, double cream. Sunset Makeup again. We have the kind of a really shimmery pink. Do you see that? And then this one's like the slightest shimmer, but mostly it's cookie dough flavored. So what does that tell you? I don't think it tastes like shit, but well, no, it does taste like shit. It doesn't taste like cookie dough. This is the, okay, these are definitely the two I want to pick between, so actually ignore those. The nude sticks, nude skin, the peptide shea avocado situation. It's, you know what, actually, I don't know if I've even used this one yet. Versus the Laneige, that's basically the same thing, the Glaze Craze. Oh, they both smell really good. I have used this nude sticks before, just not this particular one. I had one of these like years ago. They've had this formula forever. But that's because it rocks. Okay, yeah, I'm doing the nude sticks. You can't stop me. You know me. I just need a sounding board. I just need somebody to hear my thoughts and kind of just give me something to bounce off of. Wow. I smell like a peppermint marshmallow now. A green mango peppermint marshmallow. That's incredible. I'm gonna use that all the time. Wow. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's crazy. It's in crazy. It's incredible and crazy. It's in crazy. Yeah. You know, the other thing I was gonna tell you about, I have a new treatment plan. Yes, I know. It's DBT based, but for my CBT therapy. Right? No, it's genius. It's truly my best idea yet. Because you remember that list of things I wrote at the start of this journal that was like what I want versus who I am? I based it off of that. Because when I told my therapist about it, she was like, yeah, that's a treatment plan in the works. I was like, oh, tell me more. And she said that's what I would use to build a treatment plan. So the basics are the 3 goals that I said at the beginning of what I want: safe, happy, successful, right? And then I based a bunch of other goals, like the other ones I wrote, I put them under those 3 umbrellas. So the thing about not fighting with myself as often, that goes under safety. The thing about change, accepting change, that goes under happy. The thing about growth, that goes under successful. Yeah, I know. It's truly some of my best work yet, or Zoe's best work. It doesn't matter. I can't give Zoe all the credit. Mindfulness for the safety. Well, because for safety, it's also about like harmony within myself, inner harmony. So the way I'm going to achieve that is lots of mindfulness, lots of breathing, lots of meditation, which I have to practice even when I'm not activated, even when I'm not upset. It's stupid. It's very stupid because it always feels dumb, but it feels even more dumb when I'm in a terrible mood. So practicing so that it's not as hard when I need it. Right, because if you only try to build the skill when it feels dumb, you're never going to build it at all. It just won't work. And a lot of it is tying back to like Buddhism, paganism, stuff I believe, the wholeness of the world, and expressing myself. This one is the hard one, because the point isn't to make something that's presentable, the point is to make myself happy, which is more related to the second one, but it's, oh, maybe that should have gone under there, because, yeah, because it's not about success, and it's not really about the harmony either. But also, this last point for the safety thing, this is my favorite. Garden existing healthy habits. Not maintain, not just keep, garden. Because some of them are seasonal, some of them die, some of them need to go, some of them need to get pruned, some of them need to get watered and fertilized, all the stuff you would expect, but some of them need pruned. So garden my existing healthy habits. I think that's genius. Anyway, I want to say genius 50 million times. Happiness. Those goals are about like gratitude and practicing my gratitude, because obviously I understand it, but respecting playtime. That's another one about the wording, because playtime can happen regardless. I will be playing, you know me. But to actually appreciate it for what it is, a part of my self-care, a part of taking responsibility is letting go of responsibility temporarily so that you're not overactivated all the time. That's really important to me. So I gotta recognize it. That's part of my contentment anyway. Maybe it doesn't instantly make me happy, because a lot of the time it's escapism. But recognizing what it is instead of doing it automatically. That's that layer. That's more back to mindfulness. See? And then just acceptance. Radical acceptance. That's accepting change, right? Radical acceptance. That's all deep. Okay, now we're finally to successful. To do with my success, I want to be doing it afraid. I want to be planning around commitment, which means like setting realistic goals, but it also means like setting goals that I want to achieve. Like, it's not just realism, it's also like ambition. It's related to ambition, planning around commitment, making sure I can be committed to what I want to do, that sort of thing, and embracing eustress. That's the other point about success, because there's stress that's like distress, there's stress that's just stress, and then there's stress that's eustress. This is the good stress. De-stress, eustress. Eustress, EU stress, one word. It's great stuff because it's what gets your muscles to build. You put them under healthy stress. It's what gets a lot of things in our brain to build is healthy stress. So I have to be able to embrace it. Yeah. Sorry to just like dump all of that on you, but I know sometimes you struggle with like making your own goals, and I know you aren't in therapy right now, so this is like my bootleg version of my therapy that I'm delivering to you. Yeah, bootleg therapy. I think that's fun. I don't know, if I wasn't in therapy, I'd want somebody's bootleg therapy. I have so many ideas lately for things to write and no energy to write them. Like, I have a song idea that's like Devil Went Down to Georgia inspired, but it's all the days of creation, you run through them real quick, and then on the seventh day when God was resting, devil made conservatives. You know, like, I can hear it, haven't made it. Same problem with this poem. That was loud. I didn't like that. That was loud. I'm very sorry. Here I am saying we're gonna have a calm night at home, and I'm just gonna throw things. I gotta put like 50 million warnings on this. Rubric poem. A poem that is a rubric. Does that make any sense? I'm not sure. But also a poem that is an essay. An essay poem? I don't know about that either. And also Dilf, Timon, and Pumbaa. I think I know what it means, but I did write it down as if I would know exactly what it meant later. The idea is, you know, Timon and Pumbaa's relationship where they're like two single dads that became a romantic partnership through an implicit romantic partnership through their parenthood, shared parenthood experience. I want that, but just people. Just a personified Timon and Pumbaa. Not anthropomorphized, they already are. I mean, like, a legit story of two single dads that for some reason start co-parenting, and then their kids become best buddies, and they fall in love in a vaguely platonic but also vaguely romantic way. Squishes for straight men. I don't know. I think it would eat. Oh, and I'm making all sorts of absurd noises. This is maybe not the night for me to be calm, because I'm crazy. You know I'm crazy. I do really enjoy your company though, and I'm really glad you're here. Like, I don't know what I'd do without people like you. I think I'd just crumble. I think I'd just fall apart. Yeah, I'm looking for it again. No, it's right next to me. You know, like, without people I can talk to like this, I feel trapped. I feel insane. I feel... It's worse than lonely, right? Because I can be lonely even when I'm with people. Without relationships to people that make me feel seen and heard, I feel invisible. That's worse. That's so much worse. All I want is to be visible. That's why I think in some ways my Instagram is a type of activism. I don't know if it is, but to me it is. Maybe I've been sold a lie. I don't know. Sometimes I worry that the liberal stuff got to me. That I'm still a liberal deep down and that I'm just feigning leftism. I don't want that to be true. I want to be real. I want to be legit. Is that imposter syndrome? I always think I don't know what that is. But then maybe it's just that I genuinely believe I'm an imposter and I don't even know that it's the syndrome. Oh, I definitely have imposter syndrome because I do so many things and I worry I do them so poorly. And that's probably not true. Probably. That's I can't even say for certain. I could think I might just be shit at all my hobbies. They're not even just hobbies. It's stuff I do to make money. You know what I do to make money. I don't think I'm shit at that. No, I don't think I am, because how would I have made 20K already? No. No, there must be another answer, and the answer is imposter syndrome. You struggle with that, right? Can you tell me a bit what that's like? Like for you, just like, not obviously you don't know what everybody's like. Right. Right. Okay. So it's definitely that. That's horrible. All this time, I thought I just was unfamiliar with the concept. Nope, just blind. See what I mean? I need this kind of social support. How would I understand this? Yeah. Well, if you want, I could show you the video I was talking about. Yeah, the TED Talk. I know. Well, it's not school, is it? Because we're at my house. No, it's not school. I did watch it in school originally, maybe. But I like school, you know me. We could save it. Or we could watch it later. That is saving it. But I mean like watch it later tonight. Yeah. Do you want to take a dab? I don't know what puff coat is. I can go find it. Yeah, I think it's upstairs. Okay. Do you want me to? I'll be right back. Okay. Just hang tight, drink your drink. That is a skirt. I'm not being gross. I have a skirt on under my dress. Yeah, okay. I'll be right back. Woo! Can feel those shots. Okay, let me clean this bitch, and then we'll get started. Yeah. No, you don't have to take a lot of it. I know you don't dab as much as I do, so I'll just take most of it. Yeah, I gotta pre-breathe. Breathe like 5 times, 50 million times. I'll never be ready for a dab. No, it's impossible to be ready. Anybody who says they're lying. It's easy to catch a bullshitting stoner because it's hard to lie when you're high as balls. High as giraffe pussy. That's what my partner would say. Oh, it's clean. Okay. You know, get a little pre-coughing. Yeah, there will be a playful amount of coughing in this sequence. Do you like the smell? Oh, not gonna ask you that because it's gone. Do you like the smell of this Dabber's Delight Sticky Boof? This is the cheap stuff. Let me see if we have any left of any of these. No, that was the last of the banana dog. He wasn't kidding. Normally we have these like hash rosin jars, but oh, this one's full as fuck. Oh, this is GMO. Shh, don't tell Greg. We're smoking the GMO. Okay. Yeah, I know. Oh, that stinks. Wow. That is a stinky piece of shit. Yeah, I'm stealing your drink. What about it? That's what you get for not drinking it. Yeah, I know I downed mine. You're allowed to be a phone. I'm sorry. The fourth wall and I, we have a love-hate relationship. So I'm gonna heat this on pink. I'll start it and then I'll hand it off to you. Or actually, no. I'm gonna hand it to you now. Okay? And then it's gonna buzz. And that's when you start hitting. You've done it. Okay, I remember. Yeah, it's now. Cool. Okay, sure. Okay. Right. No, I wouldn't say that. No, it's not like exactly like a rig because it's electronic. Oh, here. I'm used to dabbing by myself normally when I have the puff coats just for me. Yeah. I'll take it. You take your time, you cough. I swear after this you'll be ready for the TED Talk. Yeah, you'll be high as poop. High as mammoth poop. I don't know. I'm trying to make one up like giraffe. We'll see. It didn't work. Sure. Yeah, thank you. Damn. Oh, it's almost done. You won't want the last hits. Oh, okay. I know I always finish them. What about it? Like you could handle any more. Don't play with me. Will you even be able to drive? You know you can always stay. I always say that. It's true. We have 2 extra beds. Yeah, the new loft and the futon. The futon is a bed. It just has a bed on it. The mattress is movable. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I could go show you the beds. Oh, I know. You never go up there because we always stay down here because we're always talking.